Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and today is Friday, April 25th. Today marks the release of the English language newspaper, the Phuket News, as well as a Russian language sister paper, Novosti Phuketa. Grab your copy at locations around the island. You're watching Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Passengers on the flight to Phuket from Bangkok were very concerned when they saw a whirlwind in the ocean not far from the Phuket International Airport on Thursday, just as they were set to land, which forced a delay until the skies had cleared. A Thai AirAsia flight that departed from Bangkok's Don Mueang Airport was approaching Phuket International Airport on Thursday afternoon at about 3:30 p.m. That's when passengers on the flight noticed a water spout forming over the sea with dark clouds and heavy rain overhead. One passenger captured the scene and uploaded it online later in the day, which quickly gained attention. The video shows a visible column twisting over the ocean while the plane approached the runway at the airport in Mai Khao, in the north end of the island. The pilot postponed the landing and kept the plane in a holding pattern until the weather improved. The plane then landed safely shortly after. Local residents say that this is not uncommon during certain seasons in Phuket. Earlier this month, large waterspouts were seen moving through the anchorage in Chalong Bay, with many local reports also branding the phenomenon a tornado. Several boats appeared to have suffered minimal damage, but no injuries were reported as caused by the phenomenon. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Authorities are patting themselves on the back after raiding 2 digital asset exchange companies in Chungtalay this week, part of a national crackdown on cryptocurrency operations that police say were unlicensed and didn't pay taxes. X24 Pro and CryptoPita were raided this week under a court warrant issued back on April 18th, according to the Central Investigation Bureau, the CIB. The raids are part of Operation Crypto Phantom, a national campaign to dismantle underground financial networks moving billions of baht through illegal digital asset exchanges. Other locations in Thailand that saw raids this week included sites in Bangkok and Chonburi province. Here in Phuket, a total of 4 sites were searched, including a commercial building in Mu 10 of Chalong and another in Patong, which operated under the name Monkey Markets, according to authorities. CIB officers stated that the exchanges were engaged in cryptocurrency transactions that allowed people to exchange Thai baht to USD Tether, commonly known as USDT. And authorities say that all the transactions took place on unlicensed platforms, all to avoid financial oversight and taxation. Although CIB officers explained that such unregulated services are often exploited by criminal groups to launder money, evidence of this was not revealed during the press conference. Still, they say that investigators uncovered over 1,000, quote, suspicious transactions, totaling more than 14 billion baht. In total, 5 people were arrested in the nationwide raids, according to authorities, with several items seized from all the locations, including computers, mobile phones, hardware wallets, and bank books. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. A fishing excursion among friends turned into a fatal nightmare as a 29-year-old man lost his life after he was swept into the sea by a large wave at Laem Singh beach on Thursday. It all took place shortly after 3:30 p.m. at the southern tip of the beach. A foreign tourist saw a man fall into the water, and lifeguards stationed at nearby Surin Beach were immediately alerted. A search was launched, and when lifeguards finally found the man, later identified as 29-year-old Abdullah Salah from Yala province, he was face down floating in the sea. He was unconscious when he was pulled back to shore by lifeguards. Once ashore, they performed CPR and emergency services were contacted, but despite their best efforts, he was pronounced dead at Patong Hospital, according to authorities. According to Kamala rescue workers, Mr. Saha had been fishing with 2 friends near the Laem Singh viewpoint. 2 of them slipped on the rocks and fell into the sea. One of the friends managed to climb out and call for help. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. The owners of a popular seaside restaurant on the east side of Phuket town are in hot water over allegations of forced encroachment and illegal construction, which prompted local officials to seize over 4 rai of land. Officials from the Phuket Provincial Forestry Office, along with marine and environment officials and local Phuket City Police, posted official seizure notices on the disputed property, the Kon Thai Restaurant 2, located at the end of Soi Senaniwat, fronting onto Phuket Bay. Officials stated that the operation followed a complaint and site inspection conducted on March 12, during which officials discovered unlicensed occupation of forest land and 17 illegal buildings on more than 4 rai of land. A formal complaint has been filed with Phuket City Police, and the case will now proceed. In addition, officials say that the Phuket Marine Office had earlier been alerted by forestry officials and inspected the site, finding that the restaurant had also encroached on public waterway areas. A letter was sent requesting the landowner to provide permits for the construction. When no permits were produced, the Phuket Marine Office ordered the demolition of structures, including a 950 square meter, 140 meter long bank barrier built to prevent sea erosion. The restaurant has 90 days to comply but retains the right to appeal. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. New rules regarding underwater photography are now in effect after they were published in the Royal Gazette this week, all in the name of protecting coral reefs. A new ministerial order signed by the Minister of Natural Resources and Environment now prohibits scuba diving trainees and instructors from taking photos underwater during their training and examination dives. In addition, if diving trainees and instructors want to take underwater photos, they must have qualified divers take them. The qualified divers must pass their certifications and must have completed the Advanced Scuba Diver course of the National Association of Underwater Instructors or equivalent before they're allowed to take underwater photos. Under the same order, the Environment Minister prohibits snorkeling with seawater depths less than 2 meters above corals. Snorkelers must wear life vests unless they have passed scuba diving or freediving courses. Violators of the law face a jail term of up to 2 years, a 200,000 baht fine, or both. For more, visit the link in the description. Thank you so much for ending your week with us here on Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. We'll see you again on Monday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.